My brothers, there are many ways for beings of light to speak to you. Another concern that the vast majority have, and still don't know, is which star family they belong to. I can tell you that your heart has already told you, you just didn't believe it. But deep down you know who they are, because they have been telling you that all along. So believe me, start to believe. If you are not sure, ask them to show you, and be open to receiving the answer. It could even be a photo, a report, someone saying something, just to confirm it. Seek to connect with your soul brothers, they have a lot to teach you, and to help you. Be sure of that. Trust them, and they will come closer, for sure, because that's what they want. Your soul brothers, who are in your heavens, exactly want to reunite everyone together, with them. And if you want it, that's what you'll have. But everything has to be open-hearted, peaceful, loving heart. Fear cannot exist under any circumstances, it's pure trust. Stop believing in those little stories they told you, that beings just want to do you harm, because if that were the case, what would they be doing here today, helping in the process of liberating the planet? So if you don't trust them, you don't trust me either, because I've been talking about them all the time, and I've been saying what their role has been in this process. So you don't trust anything, because if I say that they are helping us, how come you don't trust them, so they don't trust what I say either? So this is another way for you to stay balanced. Ask for their help, my soul brothers, help me to stay balanced, help me to stay centered, ready, to receive everything I am entitled to. And be sure they are listening, and they heard you. It is my brothers, you are powerful souls. We've always said this here, very powerful. And now each of you is beginning to know the powers inherent in your soul. I just say to you, be a little careful, with pride, superiority, because these feelings have no place. I already said here, each soul had a journey. If many have reached this point, more easily, it is because they managed to go through this entire process of thousands of incarnations, unnoticed, because those who are having the most difficulty are certainly the most attacked, were the most observed and controlled. So be careful, with the feeling of superiority. Ah, I can do it and you can't. Oops, oops. You don't know who that soul is, you don't know what your soul was. I've already said here, it's as if you have a line in front of you, which is the path of your soul. The left side is negative, the right side is positive. Negative not light, positive light. And I can tell you that you've had quite a winding walk along that line. Sometimes you were on one side, sometimes you were on the other, sometimes they were on one side, sometimes they were on the other. No one walked in a straight line. Nobody. Did you understand? Nobody is pure. No soul on this planet is pure. They all have blemishes. So don't feel superior to anyone, because you don't know what you did in the past. So the feeling of pride, of superiority, cannot exist. They will all arrive at the same place. They will all have their gifts and powers recovered, and up front, then, you will be able to see the size of each soul. And those who today think they are very superior will see that compared to others they are practically nothing. So be careful with these feelings. Very careful. Learn to be balanced. What I have is my soul, and I am very grateful for everything I have. Ready. It doesn't matter if it's a lot or if it's little. You are grateful for what your soul has already achieved, recovering. Excellent. Keep it up, that's what you have to do. No one has to worry about the other, you have to worry about yourself. What have I managed to recover? This is the question you have to ask every day. What do I have to do to recover the gifts that my soul has? Vibrate high, be open, say to your spiritual master, Master, help me recover my gifts and powers. Ask. You forget that you have to ask. Nothing is done without your asking. You have free will. So ask. Ask them to help you. So worry about yourselves, not each other. not showing yourself to others. Each one is a soul, and you certainly won't like knowing what you've already done. So focus on the current incarnation. Forget the past. There is no going back to the past, there is no way to undo it. The only way you can eliminate the past is by asking for forgiveness and forgiving. Do it. This is an important point, so that you eliminate the connections that you have with many people from the past. As long as you don't ask for forgiveness and don't forgive, these connections are there, and you won't be able to move forward, because your heart is not yet pure. So do it. That's the big point for this moment. Ask for forgiveness. Forgive, but from the heart, and you will cut many connections that you have with the past, and this will be important, because it will bring lightness to your current journey. You will be able to free yourself from a lot of things around you. So do this, and be open, be ready, be open-hearted, for whatever happens, for the visions, for the messages, for the nudges, for the energies, for everything, for future contacts with galactic beings. Be ready, don't just think about what's bad. Think about what is good. You are powerful souls, there is no point in wanting to change that. If you don't want to have powers, ask for them too. But I tell you this, whoever wants to ascend, whoever wants to evolve, I would say that this is not the option, because you will be quite late, and since you don't want to, the feeling that prevails there is fear, and this could profoundly harm your path to ascension. So think about it. Think about how far you will miss this opportunity out of fear. Think hard, my brothers. The idea here is to help you understand everything that is possible. So be ready. Whoever has a vibrating heart, whoever has an elevated mind, whoever has movements, a balanced walk, will be able to go through all this, these new things, very calmly. So don't be afraid. Fear will only delay you in the process, and be careful with its intensity, because it could actually prevent you from ascending. Don't underestimate the power you have. These powers are not being given to you, they are in their souls. So you are denying yourself, you are wanting to continue being the totally manipulated and powerless beings that you have always been tried to believe. Is this what you want? So think hard about what you want for this journey. This is the moment. Decide. Are you going to move forward or are you going to stand there? I suggest that you move forward, because only then will that ticket on the train begin to be guaranteed, that passage that will materialize at the right time, and through the energy of each one. So think about it. Those who still have doubts, think about what you want for your future. Resonate fear and stay in a corner and miss the train, or get up, force this fear away, and move on. You have beings of light around you all the time. Ask for help, and it will certainly be given to you. I am Archangel Michael. My trust in all of you is immense. Those who have already stood up and who are already in the front squad are with me, and we will go to battle together. Those who are with me, but don't want to go forward, we will be together too, and you will be taken just like the others. Those who don't want any of this, who are afraid, don't want power, don't want to advance, don't want to ascend, they are also with me. I don't abandon anyone, but certainly, if you ask, I will help you lose this fear.